A very, very big welcome to all of you. I am now in Germany and I would like to dedicate this next reading to all the lunar and solar eclipses we've been passing through. And we know that this month, this beginning of the month, the summer, this Cancer energy has played a very strong effect on us. So I would like to just remind you again to look back at when we had first on the 5th of June, the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, where we started to have an evolutionary leap, right? Why I'm doing this, coming back to these very specific points, is because these three planets are aligning, right? So we have the moon, we have the earth, and we have the sun. That creates a lunar eclipse, right? The sun shines onto the moon, otherwise we would not see the moon. The earth comes in between and creates the shadow on top of the moon, and that creates the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, again, remember, was the forward bend, was this going deep within, which is the guardian angel, right? In the traditional tarot deck, it is the card of temperance. And temperance means I have to go within. I have to find, again, this middle connection between the dark and the light. Now remember, when I put you into an absolutely dark, pitch dark room, you do not see anything, not even your hand in front of your eyes. If I put you equally into a room that is bright, so bright, you do not see your hand in front of your eyes as well. So in the essence, the black and the light, or the white, are the same. You do not see anything with your two eyes. So here, this bowing down brings you into the equilibrium of the past and the future uniting in the present moment. And here we had the theme of making an evolutionary leap in your life, right? Making a step forward for all of humanity. So I'm just one more time showing you the card itself, right, that we had back then. So there you were planting a seed. How did that seed work out for you? Then we had on the 21st of June a solar eclipse. And a solar eclipse is when we have the earth, we have the moon, and then we have the sun, right? So the moon is moving between the earth and the sun. And thus we see from the earth perspective, the sun covered with the moon. And when the sun covers the moon, when the moon covers the sun, which is the only planet that can do that. And we can see how small the moon actually is because the sun is so far away. And the sun is huge, right? And the sun was covered by the moon, creating a solar eclipse. We didn't see it here in Europe, but in other places like Asia and India, they were able to see this almost 99%, right? It was a very strong one, solar eclipse in Cancer. And that was when we started to realize we are one. We are all together in this. We all have to figure this out, and we cannot leave one behind, because if we leave one behind, that means you leave yourself behind. And so here this position was the Ashwa Sanchalanasana, right? Taking ashwagandha to calm yourself down and to making or helping you to not go into the extreme stress, right? And to help you to focus and to align yourself through this position where you really need to use your third eye. And it's not about, oh, only the right or the left. It's about equal, otherwise I cannot use these wings. I cannot use anything. I cannot fulfill my life, because I need to use both wings if I want to fly, if I want to rise, right? That was the wings. If we have a mission greater than ourselves. And then we had on the 4th and 5th of July, we had another lunar eclipse, and that one was in Capricorn, where we rise above our karma, and there the position was the dancer pose. Here now I have the picture finally finished. Last time it was looking a little bit different, right? I had just the checkboards and the position, but here I decided to create Capricorn, the devil, again, something that wants to come into an equilibrium. We must find a place of, even though I am absolutely bright as that dancer pose in the middle of the city, and even though I have also the darkness within me, I am in nature. And I'm here on the asphalt or the darkness, the clouds. And here I am on the grass with the flowers and the sun with the universe above me, right? So we always have a constant play between absolute darkness and absolute brightness. And this was the lunar eclipse in Capricorn, where we started to rise above our karma. And karma is what we created ourselves. All the negativity, there is not really a devil. There's just out of balance. There is not you understanding that the darkness or that apparent negativity is the womb, is the earth, is that planting the seed. It's that fertile ground to actually make a difference. So here again are the three positions: bowing down, at the same time standing up, being strong, focused, the horse, the Cancer, and again dancing with it, dancing here, right? The dancer pose, finding an equilibrium, finding again this joy of being aware. Even though I go within, I go inside, and I go and reach for this higher purpose. I'm dancing, doing that. And now again, we are having a new moon in Cancer, where we again plant a seed in this very focused presence of the family, of the home, of the security, in opposition of Capricorn, Saturn in Capricorn, the dancer pose. Now these two play with each other. At one point I am here in this position, strong and focused, and I can step forward, right? The foot that is behind in high lounge steps up and comes into a dancer pose, which is a very difficult thing to do. And then stepping back again into high lounge, which is exactly what this wants or asks from us, right? We have the new moon in Cancer, opposite of Saturn in Capricorn. What does that mean? The new moon, this feminine, dark, right, fertile ground where we want to plant a seed of becoming safe and secure, nurturing each other, the family, the home, the social, soothing, calming energy that we want to bring to Saturn, where we learn it the hard way, in Capricorn, which is structure, order, discipline, laws, and to be respectful. And now doing this in a very loving and kindful way, being kind, being loving, how to transition between the two. I will do a sequence just about that. Okay, so reminding you to give yourself this nurturing energy, right? Nurturing energy, going deep in, going into the womb, going into the dark, so we can grow this beautiful lotus flower out of this inner equilibrium and be in the light, right? And do it respectfully towards yourself. And when you do it towards yourself, you can do it for others. Which is kind of like, I would like to say it as, say no, gently and kindly, but firmly, right? So once in a time, we need to say no, like a king, like a man that leads, right? Becoming your own leader, becoming your own, when we had the picture of Nelson Mandela and Mahatma Gandhi, becoming your own leader for your own tribe, right? Standing up and bringing it into the center, into the equilibrium, where the touch is between the positive and the negative. Again, where the dark and the light horse is uniting and creating the center, where the sun is, where lingam and yoni is, where new creation is happening, where we spread our wings. Every person matters, because you are all the people, the billions and billions of people that are existing right now in many various forms, right? And we have to understand that if something on the outside is creating a negativity in the inside, you have not yet found that absolute inner equilibrium, that absolute inner connection between the black and the white, the new moon and the full moon. Great. And now I'm going to each individual reading. Thank you for watching. Namaste. Welcome, Pisces, to the new moon reading now on the 20th of July. I decided to do these readings a little different. I want to look back at the lunar and solar eclipse we have been going through, and just taking a mystical shaman oracle card to each of the events, including now the one of the new moon in Cancer. So I'm taking 4 cards, and then I'm also taking from the Good Tarot 2 cards, just to see what the new moon in Cancer is going to bring to you, right? So these are more oracles. These are more helpers for your meditation, but also like a recollection of what happened before. Very intense time, so many eclipse, lunar, 2 lunar eclipse and 1 solar eclipse, one after the other. There was high intensity, high shifts, lots of happening. So we just want to have a look at that. and help you with your meditation, right? The visual help for your meditation. There they are. Good. All right. So, interesting, the Aquarius got the same, the seer at the first card for when the new, the lunar eclipse happened in Sagittarius. That was this card, right? That was the guardian angel, the of temperance. And as you can see, it's going deep inwards to see, to become a visionaire that has that vision, that knows exactly what he has to do. So I read you the invitation for this card. It's the number 45, and 45 is, as we know, the number 9. And the number 9 is a completion of a cycle. Then comes the number 10. You are no longer fragmented. You are one with creation. You have healed the cause of the pain you feel, so you do not need to dwell on it any longer. Really, it's true. If you are still hovering over an old wound, find a new flight path. Don't be distracted with the little stuff you've already mastered. Go for the big one, the journey back to Eden. So you got the vision in your meditation, in this forward bend. When you go inwards, you start seeing the truth. You start seeing how duality is playing on us. Then we had a solar eclipse in Cancer, where the message was more, we are one, right? This is the evolutionary step that we took, right? Becoming a leader and starting to go out there. Now here you got the card, the mountain, the holy mountain reversed. So there's more of a, not an invitation, but more of a medicine to be looked at. And I'm gonna read that card for you, which is 25, the number 7. When the holy mountain shows up, it is time to be active. Do not let your doubts deter you and keep you bound. This is a time to leap over challenges and to remember that from the top of the mountain, there are no obstacles, only beauty and an unobstructed view of the entire earth. And there's no need to go shopping for the right hiking boots or camping equipment to climb the holy mountain. You already have all the gear you need. Overcome any lethargy, indolence, and laziness, as these are the real obstacles. So this June, 21st of June, solar eclipse in Cancer, where we start to see we are one. It feels to me that, you know, always at the tip of the mountain is the 1%. And by inverting or by turning it upside down, you decided to make that shift and allowing people to realize that all for one and one for all. And that 1% that we keep constantly talking about, right? I mean, who is this 1%? Where are they? They don't walk in the streets that someone cleans. They don't put their clothes to the dry cleaner. They have cleaning ladies. They have to face the common people, right? So here you are, Pisces, that messenger of a love, right? You are the messenger of cups, bringing this lovely energy And you did that in Cancer. Then we have the lunar eclipse in Capricorn on the 5th of July. And here is the heart of sky, the message. So in this depth of before the holy mountain, right? You are the high horse in the Cancer card, and this card is for the devil. That balance, finding the heart in the sky, finding this message, no matter where. In the clouds, find a heart in the clouds. I found a heart in the clouds. I found a smiley face in the clouds. And yes, it pulls me down sometimes, what's happening outside, but I'm not allowing myself to be pulled into a polarity. I stay in the center, and in the center is where the true light is. Number 24. So you're the heart, right? This is your message as the lover, right? As that messenger of love. The heart of sky brings you a sacred reminder. You are a channel for the original energy of creation. Become the paintbrush, the canvas, and the artist, all guided by the heart of sky. Set your intention ethically and clearly, and allow the universe to take care of the details. So this is you. And you brought that to yourself in that lunar eclipse in Capricorn, where we rise above our karma. Now, the last card is for the new moon in Cancer, which is happening now, and every person matters. Cancer card, right? The High Lounge. And here you got the journey. (29), which turns into the number 11. You are going to start the journey. In this meditation, you're going to see what it is that your heart wants to bring out to the people. The time to embark on the great journey is here. Do not linger in the port when distant shores are calling. Fearlessly draw your own navigational charts as you discover the route. When the time is right, as it is now, you will be led true, even when you are not sure of where you are going. It is the departure that is most important. If you miss the boat, a great opportunity will be lost, and another ship may not arrive for a very long time. The journey begins. Yeah, you are ready. You're ready to bring, and on this journey, you already have the heart of sky. And you have the vision. You are the seer. And you turned the holy mountain upside down. trusting that inner instinct, right? That it will lead you to the right places, no matter where you go. If you make a decision to go right, right? If your inner compass says, I want to go right, go right. If it says, I want to go left, go left. Okay, so you got 3 coming out of the major arcana of the tarot, and you have the Empress, you have the Moon, and you have the 3 of Earth. So in this new moon, and this is your card, the Moon is your Pisces card. On your moon symbol, you're going to know that an Empress will always take the right path, and she will work with this energy. This is work, collaboration, working with others, working with like-minded, working with people who have been working on their higher self, unlocking the energies. You know, you will see exactly what it is you need to see on this journey, because the Empress is extremely connected. She's the Queen of Queens. Trust always what comes forth from within, always. And this journey will bring you to places that will challenge you, that will turn things upside down. But you know you have the heart in the sky, because you are the moon. You are already in the sky. And whatever collaboration will come to you, whatever help, right, will help you in your journey. Beautiful. I think your message is clear. Have a great meditation, my dear Pisces. Looking forward to hear from your stories. Thank you for watching. Namaste.